From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, December 8th, 2014. Silver is trading at $16.26 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,194 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $369. Antiwar.com reports 2 potential U.S. drone strikes have been reported along the Afghanistan-Pakistan border this weekend, with at least 13 people killed between them. None of them have been conclusively identified on either side of the border, but some officials are saying there is speculation an important commander might have been slain. The bigger of the 2 strikes on the Afghan side of the border killed 9 people on Saturday. Officials claimed an insurgent commander was killed and another fighter was wounded. No one else was identified, but bizarrely, provincial officials insisted none were civilians. The second apparent strike inside Pakistan's North Waziristan agency killed 4 people. Pakistani intelligence officials said the house destroyed was a suspected militant hideout. Unusual for a Pakistani attack, however, the Pakistani army issued their own statement on the matter, insisting that no U.S. drone strike had taken place at all. They did not offer an alternative scenario. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports a powerful, slow-moving typhoon ripped through central Philippines on Sunday, bringing howling winds that flattened houses and toppled trees and power lines in areas still scarred from a deadly superstorm just over a year ago. In the coastal village of Dolores on Samar Island, where Typhoon Hagupit first made landfall on Saturday night, Mayor Emiliano Villacarrillo said around 80% of the homes were destroyed. Villacarrillo said only the big houses were left standing, adding floods also washed away rice crops in what is a key growing region. Officials confirmed at least 3 deaths from the typhoon, including a resident of Dolores who was killed by a falling coconut tree. The Interior Secretary told a radio station the devastation at homes is huge because of the strong winds. Many people voluntarily returned to evacuation centers tonight, even more than those who fled to the centers last night because they do not have homes anymore. But the typhoon did not appear to have wreaked destruction on the same scale as last year's super typhoon, in part because of a massive operation to evacuate residents from coastal and landslide-prone areas days before the storm hit. More than 1.2 million people had crowded into over 1,500 schools, civic centers, town halls, gyms, and churches used as evacuation centers across central Philippines, according to Gwendolyn Pang, Secretary General of the Philippine Red Cross. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports NYPD Commissioner Bill Bratton went on CBS's Face the Nation on Sunday to talk about the Eric Garner killing amid days of intense unrest around the nation. He said an internal investigation into the case has begun, and he hopes that the investigation is finished within 4 months. Bratton said, now that the criminal investigation is concluded, the administrative investigation, which focuses on violation of policies, procedures, rules, and regulations, can now move forward unimpeded. Bratton said the chokehold is not illegal, it's not against New York law, it's against department policy and protocol. Bratton says he's not allowed to express personal feelings on the matter while it's being investigated, but said he was disturbed by the video. The video was taken with a cell phone and depicts Officer Daniel Pantaleo approaching 43-year-old Eric Garner and bringing him to the ground, which resulted in him choking to death. He was allegedly illegally selling loose cigarettes, according to the officer. The New York City Medical Examiner's Office ruled Garner's death a homicide. A grand jury decided not to indict the officer on December 3rd, and protests have erupted across the U.S. and beyond. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.